The honey badger versus the African wild dog. A battle of the boldest predators. In the wild, few creatures exude the raw power, audacity, and fearlessness of the honey badger and the African wild dog. Both are notorious for their strength, cunning, and the way they take on seemingly impossible challenges with little regard for their own safety. The honey badger is known for its astonishing tenacity and will to survive, while the African wild dog embodies teamwork, strategic hunting prowess, and an unmatched stamina. These two creatures may live in similar ecosystems, but they are vastly different in their approach to survival. So, what would happen if these two predators were to face off? Would the honey badger's aggression and determination be enough to take on the relentless teamwork and coordination of the African wild dog? To answer this question, let's first take a deep dive into the unique qualities, behaviors, and abilities of both animals to understand what each brings to the table. The honey badger. Nature's fearless warrior. The honey badger, Mellivora capensis, is a creature that defies all expectations. Despite its relatively small size and unassuming appearance, it has earned a reputation as one of the most fearless animals in the animal kingdom. Known for its thick skin, sharp claws, and unmatched aggression, the honey badger is infamous for taking on animals much larger than itself without a second thought. Physical strength and endurance. The honey badger may weigh anywhere from 9 to 16 kilograms, 20 to 35 pounds, making it relatively small compared to many of the other predators that roam the African savanna. But size is far from the honey badger's greatest asset. Its thick, loose skin acts as armor, making it difficult for predators and even smaller prey to land a fatal strike. This thick skin also allows the honey badger to twist and turn, effectively deterring attackers from getting a proper hold. Its claws are powerful and designed for digging, but they are also adept at defending against predators and capturing prey. Aggression and tenacity. Perhaps the most defining trait of the honey badger is its sheer aggression. It is fiercely territorial and will not hesitate to defend its space, no matter the opponent. Honey badgers have been known to take on much larger predators, such as lions, leopards, and hyenas. Their main strategy is to attack with relentless aggression, using their sharp teeth and claws to inflict damage while taking advantage of their incredible endurance. In addition to their tenacity, honey badgers are infamous for their ability to survive poisonous bites and attacks. They have been documented surviving the venom of cobras and other highly venomous snakes. Their resistance to toxins comes from a combination of physiological adaptations, including a robust immune system and the ability to withstand certain poisons. This makes them even more intimidating, as they can fight and kill prey that would otherwise pose a deadly threat to other animals. Resourcefulness and intelligence. The honey badger is not only a physical powerhouse but also incredibly intelligent. It uses tools, strategies, and its environment to its advantage when hunting or defending itself. Honey badgers are known to raid beehives for honey, hence their name, and they exhibit remarkable problem-solving skills to access these otherwise inaccessible food sources. They can even break into secured areas or outwit predators through clever tactics. The African wild dog. A master of coordination and strategy. The African wild dog, Lycaon pictus, also known as the painted wolf, is one of the most skilled and cooperative hunters in the animal kingdom. Unlike the solitary nature of the honey badger, African wild dogs rely heavily on teamwork and communication to bring down prey. They are highly social animals, living in packs that range from 2 to 27 individuals, depending on the area and resources available. Physical abilities and endurance. Standing at around 60 centimeters, 24 inches, tall at the shoulder and weighing between 18 to 36 kilograms, 40 to 79 pounds. African wild dogs are not particularly large in comparison to other predators like lions or hyenas. However, their physical endurance and stamina are unrivaled. African wild dogs have long, slender legs and a body built for speed, enabling them to run at speeds of up to 44 miles per hour, 70 km per hour, for several kilometers. Their stamina allows them to chase down prey, often over long distances, until their quarry succumbs to exhaustion. Hunting tactics and teamwork. The African wild dog's strength lies in its cooperation. Unlike many other predators that hunt individually, African wild dogs hunt in highly coordinated packs. Each member of the pack has a role to play, and the hunt is a well-rehearsed team effort. The pack uses a variety of strategies to corner and exhaust prey, taking advantage of their speed and endurance to wear down their target over time. Wild dogs communicate through a series of vocalizations, body language, and scent marking, which helps them stay in sync during a hunt. Their hunting success rate is among the highest of any predator, with studies suggesting that they can successfully catch their prey up to 80% of the time, which is significantly higher than that of lions or cheetahs. Social structure and loyalty. The social structure of African wild dogs is based on a hierarchical system, with a dominant breeding pair that leads the pack. The rest of the pack works together to raise the young and protect the territory. Even after a successful hunt, the dogs display a strong sense of loyalty and community, often sharing food with those who did not participate in the chase, including pups and injured members. This sense of teamwork extends to their defense strategies as well. When faced with threats, the pack can become a formidable unit, working together to drive off or intimidate rivals. They are particularly effective against lone predators, including lions and hyenas, which tend to avoid confrontations with a healthy wild dog pack. The Showdown. Honey badger versus African wild dog. Now that we have explored the attributes of these two remarkable animals, it's time to consider what would happen in a direct confrontation between the two. Scenario 1. The honey badger's aggression against the pack. The honey badger is an incredibly tough and fearless individual, but it is not equipped to fight a pack of African wild dogs. Wild dogs, while not particularly large, are highly coordinated hunters that rely on speed and teamwork. In a pack, the wild dogs could quickly surround the honey badger and use their superior numbers to overpower it. However, the honey badger's tenacity would not make this an easy victory for the wild dogs. The honey badger would likely put up a ferocious fight, using its sharp claws and teeth to try and injure the wild dogs. It might even manage to injure or kill one or two dogs in the process, especially if it focused its attacks on the more vulnerable individuals in the pack. Despite this, the coordinated assault of the wild dogs would likely overwhelm the honey badger in the end. Scenario 2. The lone honey badger versus a single wild dog. In a one-on-one confrontation, the honey badger might have a better chance. While the African wild dog is faster and more agile, the honey badger's tough skin and aggressive nature could be enough to force the wild dog to retreat. The wild dog would likely attempt to outmaneuver the honey badger, relying on its superior speed and agility. But if the honey badger could land a powerful bite or scratch, it might cause enough injury to the dog to neutralize the threat. Conclusion. Who would win? Ultimately, the winner of a confrontation between the honey badger and the African wild dog would depend on several factors, including the number of wild dogs involved and the environment in which the battle takes place. In a group scenario, the African wild dogs would likely win, using their superior teamwork and coordination to overpower the honey badger. However, in a one-on-one encounter, the honey badger's aggression and toughness could give it a fighting chance, though it would still be a tough battle for the lone predator. Both of these animals are extraordinary in their own right, and their individual strengths are remarkable. The honey badger represents unyielding courage and the will to survive against all odds, while the African wild dog showcases the power of collaboration and strategic thinking. When faced with each other, it is a clash of two very different kinds of predators, one driven by solitary aggression and the other by unified teamwork. It is this contrast that makes them both fascinating examples of nature's ingenuity and the complex ways in which animals have adapted to thrive in the wild.